Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a walk.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So a runner at third here with one gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of hops. Willie Stargell from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Left side, but well fouled. Stargell stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
John Miller.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Collins is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Standing in, Lee Lacy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit to short, scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In now, Dave Collins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Dave Collins.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Parker is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, number 16. And this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Griffey.
0-1 the count. Pulled toward right center field. Parker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Leading off the pitch, the second baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate. And he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Garner, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Number 22 runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. And this is going to kick foul. So now we'll wait and see whether Clint Hurdle lets his guy swing away here with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Omar Moreno. He reached on a single in his first try.
Moreno.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Foster is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Frank Tavares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now the double steal is on here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
1-1 the count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Second and third, 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batter.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 51.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
John Miller.
Stepping in now, John Miller. Strike taken, the throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as decided. Ready now for Cincinnati. George Foster. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Taveras backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, number 22. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he pops it up. Taveras moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Number 16 waits on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 3. Second base.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Phil Garner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 16. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting it.
So striding in, Ray Knight. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 51.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Stargell ranging into shallow right, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Up next for Cincinnati.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. So here now is the pitcher, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
From the stretch. This is lifted out to left. Collins moves over, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Frank Taveras.
Ready once again, Frank Taveras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Willie Stargell. He swings and lines it to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Dave Parker. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Taveras at third with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in once again, John Miller trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused.
Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
The shortstop.
Fastball is in
Number
there.
16.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In there, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On the start of the first, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Phil Garner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Garner.
Line towards center field. Foster is right there, 1 down. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 22. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch. And he pops it up. Number 13 over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Leading off for the Reds.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first
At the
baseman,
plate, number 22. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Miller comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, number 13.
So striding forward now, number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Bench.
Digging in, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Omar Moreno. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or lay out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Parker.
Standing in now, Dave Parker. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So coming to the plate, John Miller. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Collins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no. So stepping in, Ray Knight will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Cesar Geronimo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 70. Cesar.
And he fouls this one off.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
On to Stargell at first, and the side. Number 35 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ready for another shot now, Lee Lacy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Phil Garner. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, number 16.
Striding into the box, number 16. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Doug Bayer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Pittsburgh leads this one. Now to the plate, number 16. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Coming to the plate now, George Foster. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Making his way to the plate, Frank Taveras. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. And I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stargell leads off second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. And, oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
They will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Stepping in, John Miller. First offering on its way. Soft liner towards short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roll. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. One out and a runner on third. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Over the bullpen and gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Stepping in now, number 16. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. So digging in now, number 22. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 2-1. is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fouled away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1 on to first. And that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Catcher Johnny Bench.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
In now, Johnny Bench. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly, and they remain well. Frank Taveras is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. This is line to left. Collins is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Standing in, Willie Stargell. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Collins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Parker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quick. Bill Robinson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Bill Robinson.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And Bill Robinson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Digging in now, Ray Knight, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Junior Kennedy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Runner at first following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Dave Collins.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Kennedy at third. Collins is over at first with 1 away. The count now at 2-1. To 2-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Foster possesses, and a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
19-1. From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Number 44 makes his big league debut right after this. Number 44 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Griffey is there, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Parker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the run. Stepping up now, Dave Collins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out. In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is at the plate, number 6. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 6.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The catcher.
Now in the box, number 16. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Skied into very shallow right. Griffey is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Settling in now, Phil Garner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Collins is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Foster, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep, rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one. Ready now, Lee Lacy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Lee Lacy.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, making the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Knight is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The first base
stepping in and ready for another shot. Willie Stargell 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Kennedy sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Moving under it, Lacy. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Collins.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off to the plate.
Now at the plate, number six. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 16.
Striding in, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air to center. Collins is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Phil Garner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, number 13 is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 33.
And that misses ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Lacy will start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that's a loud out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Frank Tavares trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Only play is going to be the first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Bill Robinson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Into the box now, Dave Parker. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ray Knight. He reached on a single in his first try. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, number 22. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 goes. Now batting, Willie Stargell. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, number 6. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, number 16. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Phil Garner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates. Into the box now, Junior Kennedy will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Number 16 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, number 13 is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Fouled off. In his career, number 13 is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Number 51 takes the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in and looking for more, Lee Lacy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 45. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The shortstop. Right.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Frank Taveras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, no balls and a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
5.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. George Foster is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Line towards center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. In now, Ray Knight. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Stepping into the box, Bill Robinson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Foster arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now at the plate, Dave Parker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped up near second base. Kennedy takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 6 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there. Up next for the Buccos, number 16. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Please.
He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Phil Garner, and there's a base hit on the line. Digging in to try it again. Lead. Lacey. Omar Moreno will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Omar Moreno.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Omar Moreno will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 18, Omar
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kennedy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Mike Grace will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Kennedy stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Dave Collins. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1 left for Cincinnati. Number 35 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 35.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, number 45. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Griffey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Bill Robinson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Collins looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Dave Parker. Line drive to left. Foster is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Stargell, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready now for Cincinnati, number 13. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 13 is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Ken Griffey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Coming to the plate now, George Foster. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Buccos led this game from the 3rd inning on.